Hello and welcome to Altman Z-Score Plus iPhone and iPad application. This application has been developed and enhanced in collaboration with Professor Edward Altman of Newark University's Leonard Stern School of Business to make informed corporate lending decisions, manage account receivables more effectively, select corporate equity and debt securities, identify and manage corporate defaults or turnarounds. My name is Srivatsa Das. I am the CEO of Business Compass LLC. I have the great pleasure in walking you through the functionality of this application. Key features: analyze G, G prime and G double prime scores for US public manufacturing firms, for private US manufacturing firms, for non-manufacturing and foreign firms to generate bond rating equivalent BRE based on industry segment, understand percentile ranking within and across all industries, all within and across manufacturing and non-manufacturing segments, generate probability of default PD over time, analyze trends over time, process a data file, share the result through email or print the result onto AirPrint capable printer. Now let us take a look at the main menu of the application. Primer, meet the pioneer, analyze, process data file, settings, help, email support, call support, related products, and about us. So the primer, Professor Altman has developed a primer on this app. So to learn more about this, please read through this. And this is also available at our website, which is altmanzscoreplus.com. Meet the pioneer. This is the professor's life's work, and it also contains a short video about the collaboration on this venture. Analyze. So by answering three of these basic questions: public, private, manufacturing, non-manufacturing, US foreign, we select these variables, then we click submit. It brings us to a US public manufacturing company, and then we enter the data. We enter the current assets, current liabilities, return earnings, EBIT, sales, book value of liabilities, shares outstanding, stock price, total assets, and intangible assets. If the intangible assets is supplied, then the net total tangible assets will be used for calculating the scores. If intangible asset is not provided, then total assets will be used to calculate the score. And now you see a little calculator sign to your right. What this is, we have built in a calculator in case you need to perform any arithmetic or scientific calculations. You can actually perform that, and then the back button to come to the input screen, and you can select the industry. So in this case, this is industry and commercial. You can actually select the industry, and then to add more than one sets of records to analyze trends, we allow trend analysis over 3 years time. So in this case, you can actually click add, and it will add the record, and then you clear. It will clear everything from the screen. When you say clear all, it will clear the industry setting, it will clear all the data that has been added previously. So now we just enter one set of data. Let's take a look at the summary. So this is the G-score, this is the percentile within the industrial and commercial sector, this is the percentile within all manufacturing sectors, and now this is the corresponding bond rating equivalent. Now using this button here, if you click on that, you'll see the print, email, and and cancel. You can actually print if you like. In this case, we have a printer. We can actually print to it. Okay. Or if you would like to email, you can also email. What this will do is this will attach a PDF of the tables onto the email, so you can actually send that across. So it's very easy to share the results. Then we go to probability of default. What we see two sections. The first section is probability of default for existing bonds or loan issues and or all customers. In the second section, the bottom section, is for probability of default for new bond and loan issues. Here we present 1 to 10 years of probability of default PD into future. Now let us save this as the second record. So we had added data point before. So now what we see, we can actually compare how the scores, percentiles and bond ratings, they have trended over time. So similarly, probability of default, we display that year 1, year 2, like that. And okay, so now we looked at a US public manufacturing company. So now let us take a look at a US private manufacturing company. So here we enter the data for this company, and let us see what we are going to enter. All right, so okay, current assets is 235,886. The current liability 85,565. Return earning 0. Return earning can assume a 0 or a negative value. EBIT is minus 157,461, and this field can also assume a negative value. Sales is 97,078. Book value of liability 179,034. Then book value of equities is 0.207048, and total assets is 386,082. And then intangible asset, in this case we don't have it, so we will skip intangible asset. But this company is within the electronic and transportation sector. We select that, and then we go back and see the summary. So this is the G prime score. This is a negative minus 0.251. This is within electronic and transportation. This is the percentile. All manufacturing, this is the percentile, and this is the bond rating equivalent. Okay. Similarly, probability of default, and we see on the top section for existing bond loan issues, and the bottom section is for the new bond and loan issues. Now we covered private manufacturing company. So let me stress upon a few data points here. So as we have mentioned before, the return earning, EBIT, can assume the negative value or even assume 0. In case of the units, sometimes we have millions or billions in dollars or whatever currency you are choosing to enter. So in that case, apart from the stock price, everything else can be expressed in thousands or millions. So since we have the variables, as we convert these variables into ratios, so that way, by converting all the data points except the stock price into the same unit, we will achieve the same result. So now let us choose a US non-public US non-manufacturing company. So we will enter some data points, we'll see what happens. Okay, so now 39174000, current liability is 1419200, return earning 2258100, EBIT in this case is 1221900. Book value of liability is 3329000, and equities is 1719500. Total assets is 7353500. So now this is in the retail trade business. So we go back to the result. This is what we see, the G double prime score, retail trade, and within all non-manufacturing and bond rating equivalent, and then the probability of default. Again, the top section is for existing bond and loan issues, and the bottom section is for new bond or loan issues. Next, let's take a look at a public foreign manufacturing company. So we will enter the data point. Let's clear all these here. Okay, so in this case, this is 6368300, liability 3355200, return earning is 1375800, EBIT is 2747400, and your book value of liability 125286000, equity is 167736000, and then total assets is 3086 and let us calculate. This is in the petroleum industry, so we will select that. Now this is the result. And now probability of default. Okay, we covered analyze how to compute the scores and summary and probability of default for US public manufacturing company, for US private manufacturing company, for US public non-manufacturing company, and for public foreign manufacturing company. So now let's take a look at the data file. But before going to a data file, let me explain what this does. What the data file option does is, when you go to settings, this allows us to create a user ID. Okay, so we create an user ID, and then by using that user ID, we come to the process data file section, and then we should have uploaded some data files, so CSV, comma separated files, onto our website. Please visit our website Altman Z-Score plus.com and take a look at the file upload section. You can actually upload comma separated value files which can be exported and saved from Excel. Say in this case, this is one of the files. So this file we are extracting from our website, and then we are doing a computation on this to see the summary. Similarly, we see the PD on this. Okay, so that explains how the file processing works. So the way it works is, you create a login first, and then using that login, from at our site, you can upload a CSV file, and then from the application, using the login and password, you can fetch the files that you have uploaded, and you can process them on the mobile phone. Now, a little bit more on settings. You can actually add a user. So in this case, say a certain password, and then we say, so what happens is once you supply this information and submit, a login is actually created and you will receive an email from us, and please click on the email to confirm so that we know that you have actually created the login, and then using that you can upload data files and you can retrieve the data files that you have uploaded and you can process them. So change password in case you have to change your password. This is how you actually do this. And then recover your password if you forget. We request for your permission to share private company data with us to improve percentile, which will eventually benefit you. In case you would like to change the data sharing option, you can actually turn it off or turn it on if you so choose to. So now using help, basically it plays a video. That video is the video manual of how this application works. And email support, it sends us an email directly from the application itself, and if you press the call support, it will call us, so we'll be able to support you in if you're having some questions or difficulties, or if you have some suggestions, would like to hear about that related our products. So by clicking on this, you will see a list of all the products that Business Compass LLC has published, and then about us is about us. So our website address again is altmanzscoreplus.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will be enjoying the application. In case you have any questions or any difficulties or any suggestions, kindly email us or call us, as well as visit our website. Again, the website address is altmanzscoreplus.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.